Alright chat, what's poppin'? I'm back. I'm actually recording this video the day after my last one, which if you haven't watched that, I made a crazy ass trap beat, and I feel like y'all don't really see me make a lot of trap beats on the channel. But if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna have Nathan, the most goated editor of all time, pop him up in one of these corners. So before y'all even like get into this video, I need everybody to go down to the comments and comment W Nathan. I never really got the chance to properly shout him out during the 12 days of Christmas, but he was grinding, bro. So I need everybody to go drop a comment. But before I even get started on this video, bro, I need my essential to like really lock in. Some of y'all probably might be wondering what I'm talking about right now. Like, yo, is he about to like roll up a blunt or something? But no, I need me one of these before every single video. Although it is 9 p.m., probably shouldn't be opening this shit right now, but anyways, what is good, y'all? I hope all y'all are having a good start to the new year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's definitely been chill out here in LA. Like I feel like how it usually goes is like the new year hits and everyone's kind of on the same shit for a couple more weeks, chilling, relaxing, and then everyone gets back to it like middle of the month, end of the month. But not me. So I actually had a fire ass video idea given to me by, shout out my boy 10th Vision. I literally just posted on my story about how I made 5 beats with the same 808, and bro swiped up and he said this could be a YouTube video idea, how to repurpose sounds. He put some like good ideas and shit in here, so shout out to him. So today I'm gonna be taking this and making a video out of it. As y'all can see in my FL, I just have a few sounds loaded up. This 808, clap, hi-hat, open hat, rim, and then this little like snare type of thing. All of these sounds are from a few different kits of mine. I'm pretty sure they're from the kit with me and Mac, and then one of them is also from my Christmas drum stash. If y'all haven't already, be sure to go cop those. They're available on Drumify right now. Y'all see me use these sounds every single day in my videos. So basically today I'm gonna be making 3 different beats. Yo, can this fucking plane? 3 different beats with the exact same sounds. I basically just have all these drum sounds, and I'm gonna just see how I can flip them, get creative with it, show y'all how I use my own sounds. Yo, this is crazy, by the way. I'm trying to go through my camera roll to like remember some shit. This picture of me bearded up is fucking crazy, bro. Do y'all see this? Before I start cooking up too, I've been trying to think of ways that I can make the videos better. And I know a lot of people that are watching this probably want to know about maybe like certain experiences that I've had in the industry, or like my experiences just as being a producer full-time living in LA. So while I cook up, I'm gonna tell y'all the worst story of mine about getting like rejected by an artist. I'm not gonna say no names because at the end of the day, I don't take any of this shit personally at all. I'm gonna just start with a little like up-tempo bounce, like a little, I wanna turn this clap into like a little snap. All right, so without getting into specifics, I was at the Grammys this year. I also wanna start off with like a little super simple bounce. But basically, I was at the Grammys this year. I went with my mom and half. I was nominated for 2 Grammys. I'm sitting in the ceremony and I'm just bored out of my mind. If y'all don't know how like the ceremony works, during the commercials, it just be straight like bullshit. Like it just be the most random things happening, random people. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, I'm here at the Grammys. Like I wanna go out and like, I wanna see who's here because it's the Grammys. Everyone is here in this one place all at the same time. I was telling my mom like, yo, I'm gonna go get some food real quick, and I just started walking around the whole stadium. So I'm literally just walking around while the ceremony's going on. I'm running into all sorts of people, whether that's people I work with, my friends of mine that are also nominated. I'm having the time of my life. And while I'm there, I see an artist that I produce for. And I'm with half, and I look at him, I'm like, yo, is that, you know what I'm saying, who I think it is? And he's like, yeah. And keep in mind, this artist that I've worked with, I never worked directly with the artist. The only songs that we ever did was through a homie of mine that I work with him, and then he placed the beat, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, this snare up top is fire. I like this little bounce. Bad, I had to swap the cameras and shit, but basically, I literally just look at half and I'm like, yo, like, I think that's, you know what I'm saying, the artist. And he's like, yeah, like, you should go up to them and like, say what's up. And keep in mind, this was almost a year ago. I think it was like February of 2024. And I think at this point in my career, I have been in big sessions. I've been outside. I met hella people. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a person that gets starstruck by anybody. I think I was just like, damn, like, I'm really at the great, like I was just nervous or something. But anyways, I swallowed all that pause. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go say what's up. I walk up to this artist and they're with like their manager and like one other person. And like, I kind of just try to like be super calm about it, be like, yo, like we worked on this song. I know you know my homie, blah, blah. Like, and they were like, oh, that's fire, whatever. And then turned immediately right back to talking to their manager. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, okay. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, this person probably just doesn't feel like doing a whole lot right now. Like they probably have a lot of shit going on. So I'm gonna see if I can like get their number or some sort of contact because I want to work on more music. And so I just like kind of like tap them like, yo, like I would love to work on more music. I love the song we made. And this is when I was like, oh, okay. This artist looks at me. They're like, what was your name? And I'm like, oh, I'm Steven. And they go, oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna remember that. And then completely like turn their whole body away from me and continue talking to whoever they were talking to. At that point, I was like, oh, okay, bet. Like I kind of got the message. So I was just like, all right, it was nice meeting you, whatever. They didn't say nothing back. I kind of just walked away. I remember as soon as I like got back to half, he was like, bro, what happened? And I told him what happened. He was like, damn, like we should at least just like flick up. I remember I was so like heated. My ego was so hurt. I was just like, man, fuck that. Like I don't even want a picture with this person or whatever. And basically I just ended up walking away. Enjoyed the rest of my night. But yes, that is the story of how I got absolutely disrespectfully dubbed. There's been a few other instances too. I've been really trying to make like not as intensely serious music recently. This is like a sad chord progression, but it's very much like some regular shit. Like it's not too intense. I fuck with this beat, but I'm not trying to add nothing that'll like make it like too intense. I think the best way to describe it, I feel like a lot of my like older beats, or even like some shit even I was making like a month or two ago. The best way I could describe it is it all sounds like the meme of like playing a video game and you start to lose, so you start to like lean in and like really try hard. And I feel like this year I'm trying to take my beats and kind of like take a step back a little bit and kind of like just make them more calm and like more easily digestible, you know? That's hard. That's fine. Just tuck in the background. All right, this first beat is done. I think the moral of my story is that no matter what you do or no matter how much you accomplish, people will always try you. And so you really can't let that shit like discourage you. I think I easily could have been on some very like hostile or like, I'm saying, really taking offense to it. But once you realize that like people only do this because they don't think that you can do anything for them, you kind of just feel better about it because you're like, yo, like you do you. I've talked to like the biggest producers in the world and they still get told no and they still get rejected about certain shit and like they still get played with all the time. So as long as you don't let that shit fuck with you, you'll be straight. But anyways, I think this beat's pretty much done. I'm gonna take out that last snare, that little pause. The one thing I kind of be liking about like softer beats like this is when the actual beat is hella soft, then the fucking like mix of it is ass. It gives it like kind of like an underground-y type of texture to it. So I low-key think I didn't choose the best video to do these story times in because now I gotta like figure out how to make the rest of these beats. But with that being said, I have countless stories of being, you know what I'm saying, denied by artists, whatever the case is. Before I do that though, I'm gonna go ahead and drag these sounds back in. And this time I wanna make like a super hard hitting trap beat. I'm gonna go like 119. And just get some like ignorant trap shit going. The other story that comes to mind is when I went to this one show in LA. It's for like a super poppin' underground artist. Throw it in here, put some fruity bass boost. That. But anyways, I went to this underground artist show, and I don't think y'all are gonna be able to tell what I'm talking about, but this artist was very known at that time to be friends with another, you know what I'm saying, poppin', up and coming like underground artist. And so he was at the show too. And I'm like, okay, word. I was like on stage, like behind the DJ booth, whatever. There's hella people like on stage right next to me that I know. And this artist happens to be there. I basically just do the same thing. This is probably like 6 months ago. At this point, I'm like be comfortable just walking up to people, especially artists, and just being like, yo, whatever, like let me get your number, whatever, this is what I do. The biggest piece of advice I could give to y'all is it don't matter where you are, it don't matter what you're doing, what the other person's doing. If you ever are out in public and you see someone that you've been wanting to work with for a while, whether that's an artist or a producer, and you just run into them in public, like you go to the same restaurant, whatever, I would strongly recommend all y'all build up a little courage and just go up and go talk to this person and go try to figure out some sort of thing, because you never know if you're ever gonna see this person ever again. So that's exactly what I did. Like I just walked up to him. I was like, yo, it was good. We were like chopping it up. I was like, yo, I was actually kicking it with so-and-so earlier, like an hour ago. Like I know y'all know each other. He's like, oh, okay, word. And so the show ends, we're leaving. And I basically told him like, yo, like let me grab your number before we did, blah, blah. This dude got the audacity to tell me that his phone number doesn't work and his phone is broken. And I'm like, oh, okay, word, like what's your email? Same thing. He's like, nah, bro, my email don't work, whatever. And so I'm kind of just like looking at him like, he tells me this, and then he turns to his boy, and I didn't know his homie was, and he says some shit like, but man, y'all two should, you know what I'm saying, work together or whatever. And I don't know, the whole thing kind of just like disintegrated. It was a little bit awkward, I can't lie. But yeah, we ended up just like walking away. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? And that's kind of the end of the story. That's fine. All right, now that I got these drums on right, I'm gonna try and see if I can get like a little distorted, dark synth melody on top of this. Well, I know y'all are probably only hearing like bad stories, you know what I'm saying, come out of my mouth right now. I don't want y'all to get discouraged from like trying to like approach people in public and shit. 'Cause there's definitely been a few times where like I finally met someone outside that I've been wanting to work with, and all it is like a simple conversation, boom, let me get your number, boom, 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 and then now you have a working relationship with this person, and I can send them beats whenever I want. I should definitely not be afraid of like getting rejected or whatever it is. Y'all enjoyed watching me cook up. I know I said I was gonna make 3 beats in this, but I'm looking at this shit right now and I've been recording for like almost an hour. But if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Let me know too which beat y'all think is harder. I think both of them were fire. I think this video is gonna go up on Tuesday. I'm gonna have another one ready for y'all by Thursday. I don't know if y'all peeped in the last video. I'm uploading 3 times a week this year. I'm really trying to get to like 10,000 subscribers before the end of February. And I know we can fucking do it. I think I'm at like 8K, like 8,200, some shit like that. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Peace.